But first, it's Timothy Spall who's getting his feet wet, mixing dark comedy with a certain amount of unorthodox detective work. It's all about mixing crime and convents.
Jagged Prayer by Robert Smith. Where's Father Jack? With Cheryl Campbell, Timothy Spall, Jeremy Finch and Jonathan Oliver.
Who found him?
One man and his dog.
Go on.
Man throws stick in the pond, dog swims after it, grabs for the stick and hoists an arm in a sleeve from the water.
Very King Arthur.
What, sir?
Where are they now?
Bloke was offered counselling, but said he'd rather have a cuppa. Oh, the dog's in shock, sir. Never stopped howling.
Sounds like it's the one who needs counselling. Oh, I hate the countryside. You never know what you're standing in. What did that neurotic mutt find?
Male, white, mid-50s, wearing a three-piece suit without the waistcoat.
Perhaps he was buying it by instalments.
Now, this is where we fished him out, sir. The dog said he died of his head injuries long before he hit the water. The divers are searching the bed for a possible murder weapon.
And what's that constable doing?
Paddling, sir.
Ah. Hey, you son! Get out of there! Do something useful, get me some coffee!
Make that two.
Yes, sir! Right, I want this bank and this whole field back as far as the road, searched like you were looking for the winning lottery ticket on a rollover week.
Yes, sir.
Do we know who the victim is?
No, sir, he'd nothing on him. No wallet, no mobile, no watch, not a thing.
Somebody did a thorough job.
Well, not quite, sir. When we pulled him out, he was still clutching a chain of rosary beads.
A Catholic?
And he had a fat book wrapped in a carrier bag wedged in his jacket pocket.
What was it, drowning for beginners?
A soggy, abridged version of something called, the Summa Theologiae by St. Thomas Aquinas.
Too much to hope it's a library book.
No, it looks like it's been well read.
Anything else?
Pages 607 and 608 had been torn out.
Is there a church anywhere around here?
Well, this is the middle of nowhere, sir. One of the carrot crunchers, local officers, told me there's a convent on the edge of the woods.
Where?
About half a mile down the road. There's a driveway. The nuns have a public chapel. People can nip in for communion and a quick confession.
Well, I suppose we'd better have a word with them. Maybe these nuns can tell us what's on our missing pages.
Sister Anise, there's two policemen here.
Where?
In the parlour. They want to speak to Mother Abbess. They must have found out about...
Oh, shut up! You don't know who's listening, not even here. Come on, let's visit a couple of prayer sites on the web. Leave the police to Mother.
Seen any nuns yet?
Heard a couple. Perhaps they've all gone to quick save, sir.
Phew, some reception room this is, eh? It's freezing, dingy, bare. What's with these metal bars here? And curtains and rows of hard-backed chairs, more like a theatre in a prison.
Sir, please.
Do you think they're going to do us a floor show?
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed.
Oh, sorry, sister, we were,
I'm Mother, Helen. And you two gentlemen are?
This is Detective Constable Kelp.
Ma'am?
And I'm Detective Inspector Cromwell.
Cromwell? What an interesting name. I don't suppose you're Catholic?
No, I'm, C of E.
Then you do go to church?
No, I told you I'm C of E.
You look uncomfortable, Detective Inspector.
Oh, never been inside a convent before.
Me neither.
You're only in the parlour, not in the convent's heart. Please, sit.
You're, not what I imagined.
What did you imagine?
I don't know, an extra from Macbeth.
I applaud your literary tastes, but not their application.
What about these bars? Give me the creeps.
I thought police officers were used to seeing people behind bars.
But with this setup, I'm not sure who's on the inside and who's on the out.
We are a contemplative order. This is an enclosed convent. We never leave. The grill is there to remind us that we are separated from the world, and to remind our visitors that this life is not the end. A few years ago, my predecessor had the grill taken out, leaving only this counter. It made our parlour look like a council office. When I was elected, I had the grill put back. That way everyone knew where they were again. One of our novices said that it was good for our feng shui because it restored equilibrium. How's your chi, Detective Inspector?
Went pear-shaped years ago, whatever it is. But I've survived. Would drive me mad being cooped up in here forever.
I find it liberating. Within the cloister I have total freedom. But outside these walls there's only stress and violence. Witness the reason you're here. You are here because of the murder, aren't you?
Ah, you've heard.
I hear many things. And I could hardly think your visit was because Sister Anais hacked into the Vatican's computer and inserted a phrase about women priests in the definitive text of the letter to the Hebrews.
You lot have computers?
Cloistered nuns were only recently allowed them by Rome.
And you're already hackers?
We learn first.
So do criminals.
Does that mean police officers don't?
We're trying to establish the murder victim's identity.
Yes. I'm sure that's an essential part of your job description.
Have there been any strangers around here, ma'am, say in the last week?
No.
Have you had any break-ins recently?
Should we have?
No books been stolen?
No.
Has there been anything unusual?
Do you mean like 3 wise men and a comet in the sky? No. I'm sorry, I don't think we can be of any help to you.
Aye, thanks for your time. I suppose I missed it. Here's my card. If you do think of anything, drop me a line.
Wouldn't it be better to give me your email address?
I don't have one, do we?
No, sir.
Then if I think of anything, I'll phone you, Detective Inspector. You do have a mobile, don't you?
Why'd you give her such an hard time, sir?
Because I can't stand nuns. They don't do anything and they live off other people.
Well, she's tasty, though.
Tasty? Do you think she's a blonde?
I couldn't see for that headdress, sir. How old do you think?
Didn't look more than about 30. But I bet she had 40 candles on her last recorded birthday cake.
She's just right for you then, sir.
You think so?
When are you going to get a mobile, sir?
You drive.
Start Mass. Where's Father Jack?
CID. Sir, it's that nun. She wants to speak to you. I think you're in there, sir.
I don't. Put her through, extension 13.
I'm transferring you now, caller.
Caller? D.I. Cromwell speaking.
This is Mother Helen.
Can I help you, madam?
I hope not. Father Jack's disappeared.
Perhaps it's his party trick. Who is he?
He's our relief chaplain.
Oh, yeah? And what sort of relief does he give?
Spiritual, Detective Inspector. He's gone missing. I'm frightened you might have his body.
It would assist us greatly if you could identify the victim.
I'm only too willing to help the police.
Good.
However, I only leave the convent these days to go to the dentist. By the way, I recommend regular checkups to any man who visits us.
Why just the men?
Because it's hard to tell with them whether they have halitosis or are wearing the latest aftershave.
It could be the atmosphere in your convent. You should get out more, meet some real people.
My last non-oral outing was 3 years ago.
Bet that was a Cliff Richard concert.
Actually, I attended a conference on making the church relevant to young people. It ended with us singing, "Our God lives," as a football chant. Since then, I've preferred to remain strictly within the convent enclosure.
If you came to make an identification, you could go for a check-up after. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Somewhat unfortunate metaphor.
I'm afraid you're going to have to make an exception. I could pick you up if you like. Tomorrow, lunchtime, 1-ish. We could take the scenic route to the mortuary.
Very well. You're late, Inspector.
You see, there was this little matter of an armed robbery. They wouldn't hold it up till I got back.
This is Sister Nice. She'll accompany me.
Oh, hello, sister.
Oh, you wearing a wire?
No, I always sit like this.
Pity.
Do you want to get in the front, Mother Helen?
I'll be quite happy in the back.
I'll sit in the front. Oh, car got a CD.
Yeah, let's go, shall we? Good of you to do this.
It's chilly among the dead.
Should try living in a section house.
I'll put him out now, Mum, and you can have a look at him. Oh, they've got a cabinet full of corpses. Which drawer did they file him in, sir?
Third column, second from the bottom. And here's one we prepared earlier.
Sir?
I warned you, it's a bit of a mess. Please, come over. Kelp will lift the sheet. You just need to have a quick glance.
Are you all right, Mum?
Yes.
Well?
That is... not Father Jack.
It's not.
What we're going to do now, sir? His fingerprints and DNA have drawn a blank.
Are you quite sure that's not Father Jack? Expect you've only ever seen him in a clerical collar?
I'm positive. There is a reason why I know it's not Father Jack.
What might that be?
Because... it's Father Ambrose.
Cushy number these priests have. Rose-covered cottage with satellite dish. Nothing to do but be waited on hand and foot by a bunch of nubile young nuns. I could do with some of that myself.
Could you do with having your head bashed in and then being weighed down among the water lilies with a theological tone?
Do you think they tell them that bit when they're training to be priests?
Oh, yes, day one. No signs of any disturbance here. Forced entry?
No, sir. Windows and doors are intact. It's just an ordinary kitchen.
Anything like your kitchen?
You're kidding? You need to wear a germ warfare mask to eat in my gaff.
Not like my kitchen either. This doesn't look like it's been hit by El Nino. It's tidy. In fact, it's too tidy. You could say it's immaculate. Spotless. No socks, no crumbs, not a plate out of place.
Do you think the nuns cleaned it up, sir?
Somebody did. Let's see if they missed anything. Oh, nothing behind this clock. Check inside the dishwasher, Kelp.
Nothing, sir.
Try under that cupboard.
Sir?
Ah, well done, Kelp. We'll have it examined. If this is what I think it is, I'll have to have another chat with Mother Helen.
On your own this time, Detective Inspector.
Yes.
I've been praying for you.
For me, waste of time.
We pray for everyone who visits the convent.
Very kind of you.
Not really. I drew the short straw.
I'm sorry I put you through that identification.
You haven't told me if you found anything in the priest's cottage.
This Father Jack, he was standing in as the convent's chaplain while Father Ambrose went on holiday.
Yes. Father Ambrose wasn't due back until next Tuesday. He extended his trip by an extra day. He wanted to visit Harrods and Kensington Palace on his return to England.
Had Father Jack been here before?
This was his first year.
Why did you pick him?
We didn't. Father Ambrose always sorts out his own replacement. At least he did.
And Father Jack, he was from a city parish, was he?
I imagine so.
Do you know which parish?
I'm sure Father Ambrose kept a record. He kept meticulous accounts of everything.
Is there a safe in the cottage?
No. Do you mean you didn't find Father Ambrose's files?
Nothing.
Not even his diary?
I don't suppose you remember when you last saw Father Jack.
The last time most of us saw him. 6 a.m. on the Wednesday morning. He said our Mass.
Was there anything unusual about him? Did he seem upset? Was there anything you noticed? Anything out of the ordinary?
I could see his pyjamas beneath his cassock, if that's what you mean. When Father Jack didn't turn up for Mass the following morning, I assumed he was ill. I went to the cottage, but he wasn't there. I waited to see if he'd reappear. When he didn't by lunchtime, I rang you.
When we searched the cottage, we found a page that had been torn from a book, the one in Father Ambrose's pocket. We discovered it under a cupboard. It had Father Ambrose's blood on it.
Oh.
And somebody else's fingerprints.
And Father Jack? Do you think there's any chance he's still alive?
Oh, yes. I'm pretty certain Father Jack's still alive.
Thanks be to the Lord.
In fact, not only am I pretty certain he's still alive, I'm pretty certain he killed Father Ambrose.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good morning. My name is Father Jack, and I shall be taking over as your parish priest while Father Lazarus is in hospital.
There you are, sir. The Bible. Wasn't easy finding one in a police station.
You know, Cope, what this place needs is something to help us relax, something to help relieve the pressure and tension.
Well, there is the All Saints calendar in the burglary squad office.
Yes, I've heard that brings some of the lads comfort on long, lonely night shifts. Where did you find that holy writ, anyway?
In the custody suite. Sergeant Watts, a Christian, who gave us a right lecture on the perils of the demon drink.
Too right, alcohol can have a catastrophic effect on your sexual performance.
I don't think that's quite what he had in mind, sir.
Look at the state of this Bible. It's tatty, and it's scribbled in all the margins.
What do you need the Bible for, anyway? You're not thinking of converting, are you, sir?
No chance.
Well, you seem to be getting on all right now with Mother Ellen.
She's a nun. Never trust a nun, Kelp. Surely your mother told you that.
Not as far as I remember.
Psychiatrist friend of mine reckons the Bible's got some keen insights into the criminal mentality.
Be ye perfect, saith the Lord. St. Anthony sought perfection in the solitude of the desert, after selling all he had and living in a pigsty at the bottom of a garden. Clearly, we can't all follow his example. Questions of sociability and hygiene militate against it. We can't sell all we have. But we must remember we are merely stewards of all we possess. Who is worthy to inherit from you, good people? Who can you trust? The meek, saith the gospel, shall inherit. The message is clear. Seek out the meek urgently, because we don't know when our time will come to an end. If the householder knew when the thief would call, would he not sit up and welcome him with loving arms and a baseball bat?
Could I speak to Mother Helen?
Speaking.
D.I. Cromwell.
Oh, I thought it was someone else trying to sell us plots in a timeshare cemetery.
I've got some good news.
Have you been allocated a computer at last?
We've got the results of the fingerprints we took from your chapel's chalice.
And?
Nice piece of silverware. You should have it cleaned properly.
Does this mean the fingerprints proved useless?
Quite the opposite. They match those we lifted from the page we found.
Then Father Jack
Is our man.
Oh.
I appreciate you finding out which parish he's moved to. Wouldn't have been very easy for us.
I merely use my connections. But I warn you, he won't be there long. Only a few days while the parish priest's in hospital.
Don't worry. We're off to arrest him now. You've been a great help. I want to thank you.
I've been praying for you again.
Always pick the short straw, do you?
No, I'm the abbess. I do get first choice.
They said he was in the lady chapel, sir. Can't see him.
He's in that confessional.
How do you know that?
He's got his name above the door.
Do you think there's anyone in with him?
Yes. That's why the red light's on. We'll wait till it changes, and I'll go in the front, you go in the back and slip the cuffs on him.
Right, sir.
Look, there's a woman coming out.
Oh, the light's gone green.
We're on, Kelp.
Oh, shouldn't you join the queue, sir? It seems a bit, improper to barge in front of all them people.
He who is last shall be first. St. Matthew, chapter 20. He who is first shall nick the priest. D.I. Cromwell, chapter 1.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
I'm not a Catholic.
Our Lord makes no distinctions. He loves all repentant souls.
I have a confession to make.
What is it, my son?
I'm a police officer.
We all have our crosses to bear.
And you're under arrest for the murder of Father Ambrose.
May God forgive you.
I hope so. There's a whole convent of nuns going to put a word in for me. And that was it. He made a full and frank confession. You and the sisters can rest easy in your beds once more.
Would it be that simple? But we recently bought a job lot of futons. Tell me, why did Father Jack do it?
It all came out when we interviewed him. So, why did you kill Father Ambrose?
We had a theological dispute. It got a little out of hand.
Huh, like the Reformation. And what was the nature of this theological dispute?
He was a Thomist, a follower of St. Thomas Aquinas. I'm a freelance Augustinian myself.
Were those the religious equivalents of Los Angeles street gangs? Every time you meet, it's out the submachine guns?
Hardly. We're much more civilized.
Then how come Father Ambrose is dead?
It was an accident.
What was their argument about?
The consciousness of Christ. He argued that our Lord, being truly human and truly divine, on which we had no disagreement, of course, in his human nature had no cognizance of his divinity, irrespective of the hypostasis. Whereas I argued that, although endowed with free will in his truly human nature, our Lord's sense of mission sprang from an intellection of his divinity via the hypostatic union, as evidenced in the Gospel record.
So naturally you killed him?
I didn't mean to.
What did you mean to do? Doesn't sound like you were about to give him your last Rolo.
Haven't you ever been in an argument which was spiralling out of control, but you were helpless to stop it? That's what happened. One minute we were engaged in a polite, reasoned discourse. The next, he was trying to refute my proposition by thwacking me on the head with a Summa Theologiae. I tried to defend myself. The Bible allows it, you know. So does the UN Charter. I wrenched the book from him. Then he caught me with a left hook which knocked me off balance. As I fell, I swung St. Thomas' magnum opus and sent him flying. I must have been knocked unconscious. When I came to, I saw Father Ambrose lying in a pool of his own blood.
But if it was an accident, why didn't he call the police?
I panicked. I didn't think anyone would believe me, especially not that abbess.
Why wouldn't I believe him?
You know what she's like. You've met her, Inspector.
Detective Inspector.
She's jealous.
Jealous?
Of Sister Ulrica.
Really?
I've met Sister Ulrica. She showed me her exotic collection of brass rubbings. Mother Helen's a fine, intelligent woman. She wouldn't succumb to petty emotions like jealousy.
Or love, Inspector.
That goes without saying. I mean, who'd want you? You'll get a sympathetic jury and go down for manslaughter.
He didn't explain why Father Ambrose was back a week early.
You'll probably never know.
Did he show any remorse?
I'm so sorry for what happened to Father Ambrose, and for betraying the inspiration of my beloved St. Augustine of Canterbury.
Inspector Cromwell, there's something not quite right.
You're telling me men in cassocks whacking one another with 700-year-old treatises on charity?
St. Augustine of Canterbury.
Call it an inner voice I have.
Gut reaction, I understand. Women have those.
Not exactly. St. Augustine of Canterbury is known as the co-apostle to the English. It was St. Augustine of Hippo who was the great theologian. I'm glad you couldn't make it, Detective Inspector.
Ah, it's a big turnout.
People are fascinated by convents and nuns. Open days are their only chance to taste and see. And they only get a little slice. The garden party's the highlight of the day. You must have a go on some of the stalls. At 5 o'clock, there's Sister Sam's legendary puppet theatre.
Was that like Punch and Judy?
It's similar. This year, she's doing the story of Judith on Holofernes. Apparently, the decapitation's quite spectacular.
Unfortunately, I'm not here simply for pleasure.
Has something happened?
I found out you don't have to be a Catholic to be a priest.
Try telling that to the Holy Office.
I found out something else too, which you might not like.
I'll judge that for myself.
Father Jack is a parent several times over, but he's not a father.
My Detective Inspector, are you thinking of going to Delphi for your holidays?
Father Jack is a con man as well as a murderer.
Are you telling me he's not a priest?
Yes, Father Ambrose found out and sent a letter to the bishop.
Why didn't he tell me?
He was embarrassed. He was the one who arranged Jack to be his replacement, while he went on a pilgrimage to see the bleeding Virgin of Lutz.
Even if Father Ambrose knew, it wasn't reason enough to kill him.
Doesn't end there. Father Ambrose suspected Jack was conning elderly pensioners into leaving him all their worldly goods in appreciation of his saintly acts of charity.
Is it true?
Afraid so. I've identified several victims willing to testify. Father Ambrose raced back before the statue could weep its first tear of blood. His intention was to turf Jack out. Instead, he was murdered.
Oh, Mother, don't you realise? If Father Jack wasn't a priest, all his masses were invalid. And our confessions, he wasn't bound by the seal. He could have told any unsavoury character what we told him.
He told me. Oh, don't worry, sister. My lips are sealed. I, too, have a duty of confidentiality.
Thank you, Inspector.
But I think you're a bit old for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Did he say anything about me?
He said listening to your confession was like being pelted with tissue paper. I would take it as a compliment.
I would take it he wasn't listening. Mercifully.
It doesn't alter the fact we're all in a state of sin because of him.
I thought Adam was in the frame for that.
You're absolutely right, Detective Inspector.
Not a bad book, that Bible. You should read it sometime.
Sister Uma, there's no need to worry. We received communion and made our confessions in good faith. I'm sure St. Thomas would say we gained grace for that. There was nothing sinful in our actions. I'll ring the bishop. I'm sure he'll say Mass for us tonight. He won't abandon his favourite convent, especially if we offer him ciabatta loaves and Galilee farmed trout. It comes with passion fruit flambe, if you're interested, Detective Inspector.
Oh, yes, I'm interested. But I have to attend a liaison committee on breaking down community walls.
Then it's goodbye. I hope we never meet again.
Oh. Not quite the farewell I was expecting.
It was murder that brought us together.
Yes, well, if you ever have any more minor crimes here, like bigamy or any football matches you need policing, you know where we are.
And if you ever want any spiritual guidance, although in your case it would mean a long-term course of intensive counselling, you know where we are.
I must go.
Goodbye, Inspector Cromwell.
Kelp, sir. I'll bring the car.
Sir.
You keep an eye on that puppet.
In Jagged Prayer, Where's Father Jack? By Robert Smith, Mother Helen was played by Cheryl Campbell, D.I. Cromwell by Timothy Spall, D.C. Kelp, Jeremy Finch, and Father Jack, Jonathan Oliver. Sister Anais, Beth Chalmers, and Sister Uma, Gemma Saunders. The organist was Neil Brand, and the director, Ned Chaillet.
Tomorrow there's apparently a robbery at the convent. The abbess reports the theft of an icon, the convent's connection with its French roots. But the image was hidden beneath the still life of an aubergine. So business as usual then in Jagged Prayer tomorrow at the same times, 10 a.m, 9 in the evening, and again in the overnight session at 2 a.m. First, we've got a new case for D.I. Cromwell and his unlikely friend Mother Helen. Dark comedy and a certain amount of unorthodox police work.
Jagged Prayer by Robert Smith. Icon, or A Pocketful of Nuns, with Cheryl Campbell, Timothy Spall, Jeremy Finch, and Shandor Ellis.
Think he's a suicide, sir.
Do you?
Who else would want to swing in an empty barn?
Another bloody hanging. These country bumpkins have no imagination.
Tango, Foxtrot, Conga, 2D, Cromwell, over.
What is it?
There's been a report of a theft by a nun.
What's she steal some cloth for a new wimple?
She's not the thief, she's the victim.
Why are you telling me?
Said she knows you, sir. Said her name's Mother Helen.
On me way. Right, Cop, car.
What about Chummy?
He's not going anywhere.
Shouldn't Chummy be our priority?
Don't you think I'd rather stay here and sort out this suspicious death? You know I hate nuns. It's just you and I have established a rapport with that particular convent. Not an easy thing to do. Useful contacts have to be nurtured.
You're not still hankering after that abbess, are you? After all this time?
We'll leave a detective sergeant in charge here. There's one out in the farmyard.
The bloke with the beer belly doing Tai Chi.
That's him. Come on, Kelp. It's time to exercise your prayers. So, this is where the nuns eat.
It's called the refectory. Detective Inspector.
Mother Helen.
Morning, ma'am.
It's been a long time.
Is that a clean shirt?
This?
Yes, I remember you wore it last time I saw you. When was that?
6 months ago, ma'am.
Thank you, Kelp. So, what's happened here? It had better be urgent. You know there are penalties for wasting police time.
You could have sent someone else if you're busy.
We did leave someone hanging around, but as we're here...
Our icon's been stolen. You can see its absence on the wall.
When did you discover it missing?
At breakfast. I was delayed after Mass. Sister Gwyneth noticed the rectangular nimbus above my chair when she got her Falklands muesli.
Make a note, Kelp. Have that cereal analysed.
Oh, look, sir, this window's been forced.
It's a burglary, all right.
We found a ladder in the grounds, propped against the monastery gate.
Have it dusted for prints, Kelp.
Sir.
And see if it's tall enough to change the light bulb in the reactor.
Is your police station nuclear?
We're in temporary premises, ma'am, while our station's given a refurb.
Was it worth much, this icon?
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, please.
Kelp, why don't you take a statement off Sister Gwyneth and have a shifty around outside?
It's nippy out there.
Not if you keep moving.
Biscuit, Inspector.
Bit funny looking. What are they?
Eyes of St. Agatha.
Sister to me.
I baked them myself.
No thanks.
They're cinnamon.
Sister to me.
Try one of these. They're Belgian chocolate.
Chocolate, this.
I call them Balaam's ass cookies.
I'll just have coffee if you don't mind.
That'll be all, Sister to me. Poor old Sister to me. We have an infirmary full of partakers of her green banana pastilla. Baking's not her forte.
I've been meaning to ring to see how you are. I've kept an eye on our crime sheets to make sure none of you have been arrested.
I hope you were gratified to find we weren't.
Oh, yeah. You haven't changed.
Neither have you. In fact, I think you're even wearing the same tie.
This brings back memories, don't it, eh? Me sat here, you sat there behind bars.
About the icon.
Yeah.
Have you heard of St. James the Step Climacus?
Does he teach aerobics?
He was a 7th century monk who emerged from his solitary existence in the Sinai desert with an icon of Christ, which he claimed had been painted by the Archangel Raphael. So lifelike was the portrait, it was believed the icon manifested the very presence of Christ himself.
How'd you lot get hold of it?
The icon became the object of limitless cupidity, its ownership established by frequent and bloody theft. In 1793, it ranked in the inventory of the secreted Comte de Coudeville, the fabulously wealthy, infamously decadent Algicide. He donated the icon to the Parisian convent of Our Lady of Holy Agony on condition it be returned to him should he manage to escape revolutionary France.
And did he?
The abbess, Sister Marie the Pious, informed Robespierre of the Comte's hiding place.
So the convent kept the icon?
She made sure of it. While the Comte was languishing in prison, she bribed 2 members of the Committee of Public Safety to strangle him in his cell.
I've left my Merkeys in your lunch hall.
Sister Marie had a reputation for helping the dying.
Apart from this Comte, who else did she help?
No one. She died shortly after him.
Guillotine had her name on it, did it?
She was carried off during a particularly frenetic game of Dessardian charades. The clandestine nuns were discovered soon after. But before they could be arrested, the sisters escaped to England and the very convent in which we sit.
Did they bring the icon with them?
That was the intention. They had it encased in a worthless daubing called Still Life with Eggplant by a Flemish painter, Van Eyck.
If you didn't like it, couldn't you have it removed?
I left the Van Eyck graffito on because we couldn't have afforded to insure the icon. So I opted not to tell the convent of its existence. But after Sister Pammy threw what she thought was, and I quote, a naff painting of a aubergine into the dustbin for the 3rd time, I decided I'd better tell the whole community about our artistic and spiritual dowry.
So they all knew what it actually was?
Yes.
Then any one of them could be the thief?
Inspector Cromwell! None of the sisters of my convent would ever conceive of stealing our icon.
Somebody did.
I have what I need. It wasn't too difficult for someone with my exceptional abilities. The nuns don't suspect. I'll leave ostentatiously scheduled tomorrow. I'll phone you again when I arrive. How is Fidel? He broke a shoe. Oh, no, it can wait until I get back. I know a blacksmith who specializes in Cuban heels.
How'd you get on with Mother Ellen, sir?
Gives a mint.
Oh, careful, sir. You nearly hit that pheasant.
Sorry, Kelp. I'll get the next one.
I talked to Sister Demi, the extern. Oh, you know, that old nun lives outside the convent proper. Does all their shopping and that.
Yeah, and learnt to cook at the Borgia School of Haute Cuisine.
Well, she told me they'd recently had a French polisher working on the tables in the refectory. Name her John. Has a smile that'd make Scrooge give him 10,000 quid for a bag of crisps and let him keep the change. He seemed interested in the aubergine painting.
Didn't tell him about the icon, did she?
Nope.
Anything else?
Well, there's also a priest staying at the convent.
A priest? He's a definite suspect. What's he doing there?
On retreat, she said.
From what army?
Has all his meals in the guest cottage. Got a designer label embossed on the front of his clerical collar.
Right. Let's review our suspects.
One French polisher, one visiting priest.
And a pocket full of nuns. We've made tremendous progress, Mother Helen. We've interviewed John, the French polisher.
Is he the thief?
We've ruled him out of our inquiries.
On what grounds? He would have known how to break in. He had ample opportunity to study the window locks.
He says he doesn't know about the icon.
He might be lying.
We searched his place. He's not an art lover. He drives an old Austin Princess.
Have you abandoned detection for cultural analysis, Inspector?
Now, look here, Mother Helen. I've taken a personal interest in this case. I didn't have to, you know.
Perhaps it would be best if you resumed your more pressing work.
No, I didn't mean...
That icon's our link to our French mother house. Our link to the fathers of the church. I expect you to find it.
Yeah, well, don't expect miracles. No, of course, that's your job.
I'm sorry, Detective Inspector, but you must understand. The icon has come to symbolize our vocation. Interceding for the world, but living in prayerful obscurity. The hidden Christ in the hidden convent.
Don't worry. I'll do my damnedest to get it back.
You do have an unfortunate way with words.
I gather there's a priest down here.
Monsignor Nietzsche. He's having a little difficulty with transubstantiation.
Has he tried calamine lotion?
That I don't know. I do know, however, that I don't like him. He's arrogant and condescending.
Know the type. Most men are like that. Kelp, for instance.
Sir?
There's also something odd about the Monsignor. Although he says he's having doubts, he has a singularly emphatic and encyclopedic understanding of theology.
You don't believe all that guff about transubstantiation, do you?
Implicitly.
I think the DI means Monsignor Nietzsche's excuse for being here.
Do I?
The Monsignor does seem inordinately interested in Sister Demi.
Perhaps he's an undercover health inspector.
We'd like to talk to him, ma'am.
Too late. He departed after breakfast, leaving in his wake a cloud of musk.
Do you know where he's going?
Surely you don't think the Monsignor's involved in the theft?
I don't think anything.
Last call for flight 777 to Rome. Will passengers please make your way immediately to gate 6?
Father Nietzsche?
Monsignor Nietzsche.
We're police officers.
I'm sorry, I don't give to charity.
We'd like to ask you a few questions.
If you just come with us, please.
Another time, officers, I've called my flight. I must go at once. I cannot be delayed.
I'm afraid you can't go anywhere at present, sir, except to the police station.
How dare you? Out of my way!
You see, Father Nietzsche?
Monsignor!
Monsignor Nietzsche, you're under arrest.
Arrest?
For the theft of an icon.
Me? A thief? What icon?
From All Carol's convent.
But my flight!
Don't worry, sir. We've had all your luggage taken off.
You fools! I have urgent business in Rome.
Come along, sir. Or do we have to use the handcuffs?
But my horses, I must go to the vets. My 20-year-old gelding has laryngitis.
Mother!
Yes, sister.
Is that Monsignor still here?
He left yesterday. The police are after him.
The police?
Fortunately, Sister Bjork happened to notice his number plate, credit card details, and that he uses non-fluoride toothpaste.
Is that why the police want him?
No, they think he stole the icon.
The icon?
Why are you so interested, Sister Demi?
I've acted as secretary to the conclave of cardinals, attempting to agree on which red wine to buy for the Vatican Christmas party. So your puny attempts at psychological torture are useless.
What torture?
That incessant hammering.
What is that banging, Kelp?
Sergeant Watts, he's putting up a cross in the priest's cell. Make him feel at home.
Sounds like he's putting up 3, a full set. Right, Father.
Monsignor, officer.
You have a right to legal representation, Father.
I don't need a lawyer.
I don't think you understand the seriousness of your position.
I do. Do you take me for a moron? I have been arrested on the idiotic suspicion I've stolen an icon.
Then perhaps you'll appreciate the courts take a dim view of someone like you, in a position of moral authority, appearing before them. You won't gain their sympathy by refusing legal advice.
I don't need one of your lawyers because I am one myself.
I see. So you're impersonating a priest, eh? We get a lot of that around here.
I am a priest. I also happen to be a canon lawyer.
No trace of the icon yet. But my hunch is Nietzsche knows where it is. With any luck, it's still in the country.
Perhaps he hid it in a hedgerow.
No, I meant still in England.
Yes, an English hedgerow. Where else?
We've interviewed him.
Another turn round the drive.
What's a canon lawyer when he's at home? A barrister with a mobile scud launcher?
The church has its own legal system and its own lawyers. The rules of the church are called canons, hence canon lawyers. Church law is mainly to do with discipline. I've made some inquiries myself.
Have you?
About the Monsignor. Did he say anything else?
You say you didn't steal the icon?
Correct.
If you tell us what you were doing at the convent, we can eliminate you from our investigations and you'll be free to go. We're only trying to establish the truth.
The truth? The truth, officer, is what I decide it is. I have the power and the knowledge. I am the arbiter. But you, look at you in your fall-on ready-made suit and your panda motif tie. I can see in your furrows and hominoidal head the marks of an invisible yoke tying your eyes to the trough. Your mind never looks above the rim of the career, pension, the women you seek. I am counsel to eternal truth. I am the prosecutor, the father of lies, whereas you are mired in the slimy pursuit of man-made justice.
Tell me this. If the devil's parked on a double yellow line, who'd you call first, an exorcist or a traffic warden?
I am under obedience. I am not permitted to reveal the purpose of my mission to a mere detective inspector without the express permission of my superior, His Excellency Cardinal Heidegger.
Who's this Cardinal Heidegger?
The prefect of the Sacred Congregation without portfolio. He is a sort of Vatican enforcer.
A Rottweiler in a dog collar.
Quite.
Perhaps you can shed some light on a photo we found in Nietzsche's suitcase.
What is it?
It shows him hugging a cart horse. The horse has a hoof round his shoulder. The disturbing thing, he's smiling.
The horse?
Nietzsche didn't think that was possible.
Some years ago, the Monsignor rescued an old cart horse from maltreatment in Turin. He set up a charitable stable for distressed old nags. Officially, he remains its chaplain, but he has other secret duties too.
I know what he does. I found out the real reason Nietzsche stayed here. We let him make a phone call to Rome, after which he made a statement.
I wish to state for the record that I'm innocent of all allegations of theft or crimes otherwise laid upon me. My purpose in visiting your hospitable little country was to conduct a covert ecclesiastical investigation at All Carol's Convent. That investigation is now 98.5% complete. Therefore, I humbly demand that you release me immediately, as I must return to Rome urgently to present my findings before His Eminence and the Church, and so that I can take my dapple grey mare with a long mane for a perm.
He's investigating the convent? But why? What did he say?
Not another word.
Whatever the reason, he's made a mistake in stealing our icon.
There's a problem.
Problem? Detective Inspector?
With the evidence.
What problem with the evidence?
There isn't any.
Don't suppose you've looked at his computer files yet? I have to find out what possible case he could have against us.
Are you sure you've told me the truth? Are you sure there's nothing illegal going on here?
Mother! Mother! I have a confession to make.
You! I might have known. It's always the quiet ones with the dodgy home baking. You going to come quietly, sister, to me, or I'd have to put the cuffs on you?
Detective Inspector!
Sister to me, I'm arresting you for the theft of the icon.
But I didn't steal it.
Then what do you want to confess?
I'm married.
To Christ, sister. We're all married to Christ.
No, Mother, I'm married. When I joined the convent, I was married, and I'm still married now.
Maybe I should cuff you anyway.
Then you're not a widow?
I want to be.
And your husband? He wasn't killed in an horrific bus accident on the high Andes?
He did get slight dyspepsia.
Why did you lie to us?
I felt I had a vocation. The kids had grown up, left home, and I was sick of living with a moron with false teeth and a trilby who spent his time trying to get a job on Club 18 to 30 holidays as a couch DJ. So I ran away.
But you're 75. I mean, you must have been married 50 years. Some of your grandchildren are probably divorced.
I didn't think there was any harm in me becoming a nun. Married women frequently joined convents in the Middle Ages.
That was always a mutual decision, with the husband joining a monastery.
Mine's taken out a subscription to digital telly.
You're still in touch with him?
I wonder how long you'd do for ecclesiastical bigamy.
Sir, wake up, sir.
Oh, Kelp. Oh, I dreamt Mother Helen was trying to pervert the course of justice.
Bit kinky, but you are a senior officer. There you go.
Ah, cheers, Kelp.
Cheers.
No pork scratching.
Oh, forgot. I'll go get some.
No, leave it. Oh. This case. We've got a bigamous nun, a missing icon, and a kleptomaniac man of the cloth who runs a sanctuary for horses and donkeys.
At least we know Nietzsche's trying to expose Sister Demi. He must have stolen the icon as evidence.
No, it's simpler than that, Kelp. He found out about it and couldn't resist nicking it. The real question's, what's he done with the icon? I've not been much use to you this time, Mother Helen, have I? I'm sorry, I feel I've let you down.
I know you've tried.
I haven't given up. I'm this close to cracking this case.
I appreciate your efforts. I don't know which to worry about more, the theft of the icon or Sister Demi. They're my quantum dilemma, two aspects of the same problem, the future of the convent.
What'll happen when this Nietzsche character tells Rome about Sister Demi?
They'll have her thrown out of the order in the time it takes to send a fax.
It's tough on her at her age.
What about my convent? The convent of Sister Marie the Pious. Inspector, we haven't many nuns left. We can't afford to lose any sister. It could be Rome may even close all carols.
What would happen to you?
We'd be dispersed to other houses of the order, either in this country or elsewhere.
But what would happen to you?
I'd be scapegoated, exiled abroad, to become a lowly sister in some forgotten Frank Lloyd Wright-built convent with plastic furniture and double glazing.
I might never see you again.
You'll be in my prayers, as you are now, and I'll be in yours.
But I don't pray. They can't close the convent. I don't want to have to take up talking to God. It's all right for you. You're used to being on your knees. Problem is, we're running out of time.
How do you mean?
I can't hold Nietzsche for much longer. Unless we come up with some evidence against him and quick, I'm going to have to let him go.
So, Mother Helen, your malicious little ploy failed.
Ploy? Monseigneur?
Your acolyte, Inspector Cromwell, had to drop those ludicrous charges. There was no evidence. He was forced to return my property. In this laptop, I have the instrument of this convent's destruction. I have an executive class seat to Rome today. Tomorrow, I shall present His Excellency my floppy. I accuse you, Sister Demi. You will be denunned.
Oh!
And now that you have tried to frame me for stealing some icon that doubtless doesn't even exist, I will have this convent closed for all eternity. How are you at scrubbing floors in endless cold corridors, Mother Helen, huh? That's what you'll be doing for the rest of your life. Enjoy your title while you still can.
I'll put my trust in faith and accept whatever God wills. But I assure you, I'll fight to my very last breath to keep this convent open.
That will increase my pleasure at seeing its destruction.
Why are you doing this, Monsignor Nietzsche?
Do you remember Sister Cosima?
I remember a Sister Elizabeth who claimed you were her brother.
She was making it up.
Quite possibly. She spent all her time drawing tourists. They always ended up looking like stormtroopers.
That does sound like my sister.
Wasn't a Sister Cosima the fat girl with perpetual hiccups?
You're right, sister. She was a nightmare as a cantor.
You mock me. Sister Cosima was beautiful, intelligent, obedient. The ideal nun.
I'd hardly call her ideal. She became most upset when we wouldn't stand in the corridor outside her room and sing to her on her birthday.
You drove her out of religious life?
As I recall, she left the convent of her own volition. She claimed we didn't appreciate her evident sanctity. In fact, there was no evidence of her sanctity. Quite the opposite. She gradually refused to help with any of the daily chores. The cooking, the laundry, the washing up, the cleaning, the pumping up of the tyres in Sister Thatcher's wheelchair. All she would do is sit in the chapel, apparently praying, a plaster smile on her face. It was only when she had to change her batteries that we realised she wasn't praying at all. She was listening to The Ring on her personal stereo.
More of your lies.
How do you know about her, Monsignor?
She was my spiritual daughter. And because of this convent, she went off and married a fundamentalist estate agent. How I waited for this moment.
I'd like to make the Monsignor a gift.
You want to add bribery to your list of felonies?
Sister wishes to show we bear you no malice and forgive the heinous injustice you're about to commit.
I'll take that gift as further evidence. And now, goodbye. I won't see you in heaven.
What was that present, Sister Demi?
A box of my currant buns.
Size could be. I mean, CID. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, I'll tell him. Thanks. Sir, French police have arrested a man with the icon.
Nietzsche? What are you doing in France?
Nah, it's not the Monsignor.
Then who is it, Kelp?
The only living relative of the Comte de Coudeville. Goes by the name of Jack, a.k.a. John, and he's been working in England as a French polisher.
Ha! He fooled us, Kelp.
Yes, sir.
We've been left with aubergine on our visage.
Tassi! Tassi! Mi porti al Vaticano, per favore.
There you go. One icon with aubergine plastered on top.
I knew you'd retrieve it, Inspector Cromwell.
Kelp here brought it back from France.
Well done, Detective Constable.
Always nothing, ma'am. Although French customs are convinced I'm radioactive. Must be that new mouthwash.
Monsieur Jean says he didn't consider it thieving, merely reclaiming what's rightfully his. Once we get him put on trial, I don't think a jury will quite see it that way.
Felix culpa.
Give us a description, we'll pick him up too.
It means happy fault. If John hadn't stolen the icon, we'd never have known about Monsignor Nietzsche. Not that it's done us any good. He'll be in Rome now. And soon this convent will be at an end. This is what comes of having evidence, Detective Inspector. Far better to stick to belief. Evidence is the less durable. It can be manufactured.
Not by us, though, ma'am.
No, Detective Constable, not by you. Inspector, I think you ought to know the sisters and I have reached a decision about the icon.
We're going to put it in the bank vault for safekeeping?
No, we're going to give it away.
You're going to what?
In fact, we're going to give it back to Monsieur John.
But he's the thief!
As he says, it is rightfully his. Our claim is spiritual, his moral. And as the convent is doomed, he may as well have it in the hope that it'll bring him some bad luck too.
Listen, you know what that Nietzsche will do to you, so why don't you jack it in?
Jack what in?
You know, being a nun. A woman of your abilities, I could even get you a job as a traffic warden. What you say, Helen?
I appreciate your concern, Detective Inspector. However, I am a daughter of the Church. I must accept whatever fate she wills for me.
Mother, Monsignor Nietzsche is dead.
Nietzsche is dead! There'll be a wry smile in heaven tonight.
What happened?
He was found in his room in the Vatican this morning, slumped on his sofa with pastry on his lap.
Cardinal Heidegger died in an attack of heart yesterday. They said he could have been saved if he cried out, but he remained silent.
Nietzsche's dead. Heidegger's dead. Who does that leave?
Kant.
In Jagged Prayer, Icon, or A Pocketful of Nuns, by Robert Smith, Mother Helen was played by Cheryl Campbell, D.I. Cromwell by Timothy Spall, D.C. Kelp by Jeremy Finch, Monsignor Nietzsche was played by Shandor Ellis, and Sister Demi by Elizabeth Bell. Other roles were played by Beth Chalmers. The director was Ned Shire.
And Jagged Prayer continues on Monday at the same time with Sister Brother, when a convicted art forger decides to go straight and change his sex. Strange Investigations here on BBC 7 Monday at 10 in the morning, 9 in the evening and at 2 a.m. in the overnight session.
On DAB digital radio, on digital TV and online. This is BBC 7.
First, though, it's Jagged Prayer with a little more unorthodox police work and an almost unholy alliance between D.I. Cromwell and Mother Helen. Of course, there's nothing untoward going on. They're just good friends, as they say. And today, an art forger is planning on going straight, even if he has to make drastic changes to himself.
Jagged Prayer, Sister Brother, by Robert Smith, with Cheryl Campbell, Timothy Spall, Jeremy Finch and Stephen Critchlow.
Come the morning, this cell will be all yours, Mickey. Once I walk through that prison gate, you'll not see me back here.
Yeah, you'll be back. You're too good not to get caught. Besides, how are we going to learn new skills and update our best practice? Lest pros like you shoulder your responsibilities and do another stretch?
Not me. I've done my time. 15 long years, no remission. Now it's over. I know I did wrong. At least I can say this. I never perjured myself. I never sold arms to no one. No legs for that, man. I always used public transport and paid class-free national insurance on all me ill-gotten gains. I was an honest criminal, me. Just an humble painter and decorator.
Your Rembrandts was better than Rembrandt's.
That's all behind me. Besides, I do watercolours now. I've done with crime. I want to lead a decent life.
But, Paul, you're the best forger in the business. There's nothing you can't copy. Take your Birth of Venus, adored by the art lovers in Sea-Wing.
Only 'cause I did imprison Warder Marilyn as Venus.
Do you think with your genius, the boys will let you turn your back and walk away?
They'll never find me, Treacle.
What makes you so sure?
'Cause I'm a new man now. And I want to be a woman.
A woman?
I'm going to have the up. It's high time I harmonise with me aura. It's orange, you know. I'll still be the same person. But once I'm a woman, I can fulfil my childhood dream.
To be a loss adjuster?
Nah. More than anything else. Ever since I was a boy, I've wanted to be a nun.
Kelp?
Throwing this rubbish in the bin, sir.
That's the notes from my lecture. Fish 'em out.
Lecture?
At the convent.
You, sir?
Me, Kelp. The bishop's ill. He was supposed to be leading a meditation on the avoidance of sin. Mother Helen's asked me to step in and give the nuns a talk on crime prevention.
When, sir?
This after.
I gotta hear this, sir. I mean, I might pick something up.
That's exactly what you're going to do, Kelp.
We better get going then, sir.
We, Kelp? We? No. While I'm at the convent, you can pick up that dustbin with a timeshare bin scam.
But it's raining, sir. Can't I stay in and do some
No
paperwork?
chance. Right, I'm off to warn the nuns about the perils of the letterbox burglar. Now, where's my bit of bent wire?
Not long to my profession now, Mother. In just over a month, I get to put me bonds in a sable veil.
There's the little matter of the community's vote first, Sister Paula.
Oh, I'm certain the sisters won't blackball me. Oh, but I do miss my heels. Not that I had them very long.
Surely you can't still be yearning for a pair of shoes. Not after 3 years.
Took me 6 months and a twisted tibialis till I had to walk in them. Proud I was. Now look at me, clumping around in Jesus' boots.
Once you've taken your vows, you need never worry about your equilibrium ever again.
Oh, I am glad, Mother, believe me. But these sandals do nothing for the shape of me calves.
Sister, we wear the habit. Your muscular alignment's a spectacle for God alone.
Yes, Mother. So, what's this talk we're going to? God's sense of humour in the second coming?
Haven't you heard? That's been postponed. I did tell your novice mistress.
Oh, is the bishop ill?
Gout. It's not responding to acupuncture. I told him not to try it with drawing pins.
I knew it wouldn't work. His aura's gone all blotchy. What he needs is some green in his life. Restore stability. I'll pray he falls in a cabbage patch.
I'm sure he'll thank you for that, sister. He hopes to do the Book of Revelation as a stand-up routine in a fortnight. So this afternoon's talk's about crime prevention with Detective Inspector Cromwell.
Cromwell?
Are you all right, Sister Paula?
Oh, these sandals are killing me, Mother. I'll just nip and put on a pair of sling bags.
Too late now. We've reached the parlour. Inside quickly, sister, and take your seat. The lecture's about to begin.
Oh.
And always wear your body armour when you go after drug dealers, sisters. Where was I? What to do in a hostage situation.
Inspector, you were talking about domestic crime prevention.
Was I? Oh, so I was, right, yes. So we covered burglar alarms, window locks, skylights, bolts and locks for front doors, car alarms and immobilisers, personal safety late at night. Remember to use your handbags to defend yourself, sisters, when you're coming home from clubbing. Alone, again.
Naturally.
We've covered what to do if you go on holiday. If you went on mass to the Bahamas or to Rome to see that Pope. You don't slip the monastery key under the welcome mat. You cancel the papers, you cancel the milk, you move the video away from the still shuttered window, and you use the timer switches. Best to get a neighbour or to keep an eye on the place, or in this case, an angel. The last thing I want to mention is shared accommodation. Always lock your room whenever you leave it to use the kitchen or bathroom or the chapel. Never leave cash or valuables, jewellery, passports, reward cards lying around in your room. And this has absolutely no relevance to you lot whatsoever, does it?
Thank you, Inspector, for a most enlightening discourse. I'm sure, sisters, if you have any questions, Detective Inspector Cromwell will be only too keen to dispose of them.
Inspector?
Yes, Sister...
Paula, is it still the thickness of forged £20 notes which gives them away most often, or have criminal techniques improved?
Not as much as security features have. The banknotes are increasingly sophisticated. They're harder to copy for a number of reasons. There's more detail on them for a start. And the prices in pubs means you can't hold on to them. No sooner have you got them from the cash machine than they're in somebody's till. What brought that up, sister?
Just...
Checking.
You'll stay for supper, Inspector Cromwell.
Wouldn't say no.
Naturally, you'll be quartered in the guests' drawing room.
Will I? On my own?
Of course not.
You're joining me?
Of course not. Inspector, one is never alone. God is with us always, and so is our conscience.
Best be getting back. I've just remembered some things I'd rather I'd forgot. What did you really think of my talk then? Was it all right?
Splendid. Although I suspect the passage about CS spray went over the sisters' heads.
I bet it didn't go over Sister Paula's head.
How do you mean?
Well, it's a bit unusual for a nun to be that tall, isn't it? I mean, she must be 6'2".
On the contrary. Sister Jerry from Texas was 6'4". Poor Father Clitheroe had to stand on the font to give her communion.
There's something familiar about Sister Paula, something about that face. She knew?
Yes. Only been here 3 years. She's still a novice.
How's it I've never seen her before?
Remarkably enough, she's been taken ill every time you've been here.
Doesn't that strike you as odd?
People being sick when you arrive? Not really. Sister Winona has the same reaction.
Does she?
Sister Paula says you have a toxic aura.
Have I?
She's a devotee of colour therapy. She's emphatic. You should wear more yellow.
Yellow?
Good for allergies as well, apparently. Have you any allergies, Detective Inspector?
Yeah, to colour therapists.
Oh.
What did she do before she joined the convent?
Same as she does now. She's an artist. Have you seen our new painting?
But that's Van Gogh's irises.
Actually, it's Sister Paula's Van Gogh's irises. Look, she signed it on the stamen. Otherwise, it's identical. What do you think?
I think you'd better tell me all you know about Sister Paula. Right, Kelp. You wanted an indoor job, I've got you one.
Wouldn't mind going out today, sir. It's sunny.
Later. I want you to check out some case records for me. I want all forgery cases, art frauds, that sort of thing, involving a female villain. Here's some details of the suspect.
Sir, how far back do you want me to go?
20 years.
I was still in shorts then.
You're still in shorts now.
Lost my dry cleaning tickets. These are all I could find. You know how it is. Still, as long as I've got my warrant card, don't matter.
That makes a policeman, does it? What about training? Experience? Takes more than packing a warrant card. Get some trousers, son.
Yes, sir. Do we have records 20 years old?
We do, Kelp. We've got no computer, so they couldn't get lost.
I thought we could bin them after 6 years.
In theory, Kelp, but in practice, you're the only one who throws anything away here. We've got a crime sheet in our archive citing Cain for the murder of Abel. Mind, these days, the CPS would throw the case out. There's only a talking donkey for a witness.
With respect, sir, I was taught I'm still a police officer, irrespective of what I wear.
You were taught wrong.
But I'm the same copper, whether I'm a detective or whether I'm in uniform.
Not when you're in shorts. You're not the copper you think you are.
Sister Paula! Oh, nice Hieronymus sport.
Oh, thank you, Mother. You should see my Botticelli when it's dried.
Sister, your friends are in the parlour. Normally novices aren't allowed random visitors, but as you're so close to profession, I'll give you permission.
It must be a mistake, Mother. I have no friends.
Just nothing a good shower gel wouldn't cure, sister.
What do these friends look like?
Do you know why we had to get the video repaired? The community watched The Long Good Friday. We sent for it by mistake. We thought it was about Easter. Are you familiar with the persona of Bob Hoskins?
Yes, Mother.
Thus, your friends. After about 20 minutes, Sister Luther, may she rest in peace, doused the video with the contents of the holy water stoup and began reciting prayers she'd paradoxically heard in The Exorcist.
I don't want to see no visitors. When I entered the convent, I took a personal vow to leave me old life behind.
Very commendable. But your old life's sitting in our parlour. If you don't want to see them, perhaps I should ring Inspector Cromwell?
There's no need to call the
The police, Mother?
Hello, Sister Paula. Or should I name you Paul?
There must be some misunderstanding, young man. I am Sister Paula, and this is the house of God. I must ask you to leave immediately.
Oh, sister, you can't really want us to leave so soon. Not after we've come all this way, not when we know who you are. Or were. Knocked out any good Picassos lately?
Forgery is a sin.
So's lying, sister.
I am a nun. I live a life of prayer and truth.
And solitude, sister. They say spells of solitary confinement are good for the soul. Is that what you found, sister? Oh, I take it the other nuns do know about your time in Her Majesty's monastery.
All right, who are you?
Some of the boys thought we should pay you a visit. I'm Iggy and this is my brother, Frankie.
He doesn't say much, does he? So they nurse any scars? Make him look anaemic, they do. I'm a great believer in the healing properties of colour, you know. What he needs is a lot of red in his life.
Like blood, you mean?
Yeah, well, it's not an exact science, colour therapy. Maybe he's perfectly healthy after all. How did you find me?
You were a silly girl when you were still a boy. You blabbed to your cellmate. Some people can't keep their mouths zipped.
I thought Mickey was still inside. Did he get out?
Last month.
I can't believe he told you lot about me voluntarily.
Oh, he was very chatty while he was teetering on the parapet of the 13th floor of a relocated office block. Deal was, if he told us about you, we'd give him some dosh.
And if he didn't?
We'd push him off.
Like that, was he?
He was a smart boy. He took the money. He sang like a bird. Didn't fly like one when my little brother here pushed him off anyway.
You killed him. Even though he told you what you wanted, you killed him. Poor Mickey. He never did use that sun lamp like I told him.
Oh, we don't know he's dead. We didn't see him land.
There's no point threatening me. I'm a changed person. A woman of peace. Reformed, I am.
Sister Paula, you've got the wrong impression about us. We want to help you.
I'm perfectly all right, thank you very much. I live a very colour-coordinated existence here. Although just at the moment, my puce is all out of kilter.
Think of us as your independent financial advisors. We want you to have a secure future. And to do that, we'd like you to make a single one-off contribution to our pension fund, by way of a painting or two.
I'm sorry. I only forge for pleasure now.
We met Mother Helen. Good abbess, is she?
You leave Mother out of this.
Wouldn't be safe for her to go walking on the edge of a windy cliff top, would it? Not with my brother round.
No. You so much as go near her and
As your independent financial advisors, we have to tell you your investment can go down. Very fast. But maybe an angel would miraculously catch her in mid-air. Who knows? So, what's it to be? Are you in? Or do we find out if you believe in miracles?
Give us a snout, will you?
All rise.
The name I got from the archives, Paul Agenda.
We're looking for a female kelp.
Bear with me, sir. Paul Agenda did 15 years for forgery, reckoned to be the best there is.
I know. I nicked him.
Members of the jury, you have heard both the case for the prosecution and for the defence.
This is the judge at his trial. She bought one of Paul's fake Leonardo da Vinci cartoons.
So it is.
Now up to you to decide.
She didn't know the greatest artist of the Renaissance didn't do Snoopy.
When Paul Agenda got out just over 5 years ago, he's believed to have become a she.
He what?
Silence in court!
Sorry, my lad.
Members of the jury.
Since then, he's or she's dropped out of sight.
Only to drop back in again as Sister Paula. Better let Mother Helen know. Kiss your mother.
And that he was identified.
The convent is closed to visitors. There'll be no communication for the next 5 days whilst we have our period.
Oh, it's like being on the substitutes bench.
Your time will come, Sister Paula.
That's the point, it doesn't. Months come, months go, nothing. They didn't tell me about this.
When you get to my age, you don't miss it.
It's all right for you. I've never had it to miss. I've never had it in such commodious surroundings.
Why don't you try knitting? I'm doing another sacred scarf, just in case the angels have a football league.
I suppose I'll have to offer it up again. That's what nuns are supposed to do. Yes, smiling through their martyrdom.
When I'm frustrated, I kick the cat.
Sister to me?
Well, when you get to my age, you've got to have something to talk about in confession.
Mother Helen, I have some distressing news. Sister Paula's transsexual.
Oh, yes, I know.
If you've got vaguely the right bits and bobs of anatomy, is that it? Does that make you a woman? Is it that simple?
I'm inclined to let God be the judge of that. However, there was a furious debate in conclave when we came to vote on whether Sister Paula should be allowed to enter the novitiate. Sister Thor became so incensed she began wielding the thurible around her head like a mace.
Is the church happy about Sister Paula then? Or have you forgotten to tell them?
Actually, I've sent a hypothetical email to Rome to ask their opinion. I'm awaiting their reply.
There's worse. Sister Paula's a convicted felon. While she was a man, Sister Paula was a master forger.
I suspected as much. How else could every sister have their own money?
What I can't understand is why you let her join in the first place.
This convent needs all the nuns it can get. Plus, she gave me my own Guernica.
What is it, Mother? It's in Latin.
An apoplectic 12-page fax from Rome. It's about my email. Oh! This would make even St. Jerome blush. I never realised you could write such anatomically impossible suggestions in the language of the Vulgate.
What's the plan? You become a woman, join a convent, then what?
Praise God.
In front of all those nuns?
All I want's to be a good sister and to wrap myself in the order's blue mantle. Blue. Yes, colour of truth. Truth is blue. Fearless blue. Colour of intelligence blue. Good colour for nuns.
And police.
Yes, well, even the best theory breaks down.
Who were they?
I'm answering none of your questions till I see a brief.
Sister Paula, your position here's not secure. The community still has to vote on whether to allow you to take your vows. And now I have the Vatican's female anatomy experts on my tail. If you're really sincere about being a nun, tell us everything.
I am sincere, Mother. Oh, but it's no use. Maybe it's better if I packed up my easel and left.
That won't help you, sister.
Might. She could form a transsexual ex-nun support group. Get herself a grant. Before you know it, she could be on 70,000 a year and heading a quango.
Inspector Cromwell, she'll still be hunted by these villains.
You don't understand these people. They're determined. It's all that purple they exude. They must have been eating beetroot wearing bishop's frocks for months. For your sake and for the good of the convent. I better go.
If these men have committed some terrible crime, it's your duty to help the police all you can. They'll put you in their witness protection scheme. You could get a new identity.
Another one? What, as a sheep?
I won't grass. Besides, it's not what they've done. I can't prove that yet. It's what they might do that worries me.
Cromwell.
So, while the public naively believe they can munch their chops in safety under the ever-vigilant eye of the police, you sidle off home for a ready-made meal and as much Johnny Cash as you can stomach.
Mother Helen, did you convince Sister Paula to talk?
Afraid not. And she's determined to... How did you get in here? What do you want?
Is there something wrong? Mother Helen? Helen! What's happening? Helen!
With Sister Paula's help, we've ID'd the kidnappers. It's the J brothers. They've got previous longer than the Channel Tunnel. All aggro. They're a pair of psychos.
I blame myself. It's all my fault.
It is. I'm warning you. If anything happens to Mother Helen, I won't be responsible for my actions.
Sir, it's okay, sir. We'll get her back.
This is the last thing I wanted. But you don't believe me, do you? When you look at me, all you see is the criminal. It's all you'll ever see.
If I'm wrong, convince me. Tell us where they've taken her.
I don't know, Inspector. How could I?
Don't lie to me.
You think I'm in on the kidnapping, don't you?
Take her gag off.
Why have you brought me here? I can hardly imagine it's to chair the inaugural meeting of the Kidnappers Charitable Trust.
We're holding you as security so Sister Paula does what we want.
And what is that?
Knock out a couple of miniature constables. Maybe a sergeant too. If she don't, my bruv's going to do something very nasty to you. Right now, Mother, you're going to make a little phone call.
Is she all right?
I think so.
What did she say?
They threaten to kill her if I don't do what they want.
Oh, kill them if they so much as touch a hair on her head.
Did Mother Helen tell you where they're holding her?
No.
Did she say anything else?
She prayed.
What did she say exactly?
Fear not, sister. I pray we will meet again soon in the Father's house.
The Father's house?
Could be a clue.
She might have been referring to Luke.
Who?
Gospel, sir.
And when our Lord was a nipper, he went walkabout. And when Our Lady and St. Joseph found him, he was in the temple, and he spake unto them. Didn't you know I'd be in my Father's house?
So where is this Father's house?
The temple? Jerusalem, but the Romans destroyed it.
Where else could it be? Think. What's another name for Father?
Dad?
Abba.
Abba's house.
She's in Stockholm.
Hang on. House, dwelling, residence, home. Home. Abba Home.
Abba Home?
Name of a derelict farm up on the moors, sir.
Been there. It's beneath an escarpment. Well done, Kelp.
The lads are all on standby, sir. Car's out front.
Right, Kelp. Let's go and get her back.
Inspector Cromwell, I want to come with you.
Too dangerous. Besides, you're a nun now, remember?
What can I do?
You can do what nuns do best. Pray. I never thought I'd hear myself saying that. Come on, Kelp. Let's get out of here before I start singing hymns.
You're not fools. You must know you're bound to get caught.
Don't push your luck, nun. We're villains. We're desperate.
Perhaps you're not the criminals you think you are.
We've turned out just as our 14 nannies predicted. It was hard mastering the accent, but what else is there for the likes of us? Who'd want us? Who'd trust us?
I know someone who'd trust you. Someone who'd be overjoyed to meet you.
Is he on a register?
Believe me, I know he'd look after you both. He'd give you a job for life and a reason for living.
Who is he?
I work for him myself.
I can see them through the window, sir. Both the Jays are in there.
Can you see Mother Helen?
Yes. They're talking to her.
Don't let them see you, Kelp. Right, everybody ready?
Kelp to all units, stand by. The marksmen are in position, sir, in the barn. Sir, Iggy's got a knotted piece of string. He's moving towards Mother Helen.
Right, let's do it. Right. 1, 2, 3.
Blessed art thou
On, police!
and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and at the hour of our death.
You're under arrest.
Can't we finish the rosary first?
Come on, you.
Helen, you're safe now. Are you all right?
Perfectly, Inspector. Do you always go on duty with unpolished shoes?
Nice frock, Sister Paula.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. So good to be in heels again.
Where's your habit and what's in the suitcase?
The sisters voted against me. I'm not a nun no more.
You know, you could try another convent.
Too late, Mother.
But you're a good nun. I thought your ambition was to lead a life of prayer and humility.
It was. But let's face it, I wouldn't be allowed to take me vows in any convent.
Because of your criminal record?
'Cause I'm going to be a man again.
What?
What?
I'm going to have a reverse up. Oh, I'm grateful to the sisters. They've helped me realise what I really want to be.
Which is?
A priest. It was the vestment colours what swung it. Such a range. Green, red, purple, white, blue. The spectrum of healing. Oh, yes. I can see myself in acres of brocade. Goodbye, Inspector Cromwell. Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, Paula.
All I ever wanted was to go
straight.
Pity they voted her out.
Yeah, I was hoping to try out these new handcuffs.
I meant it reflects badly on me. She was my protégée. I was trying to increase the possibilities to broaden the concept of the convent and nun.
The new model sister.
Yes, Inspector Cromwell. This puts my re-election as abbess in jeopardy.
No, surely not. You'll win 'em round.
I may. God willing. I want to thank you, Inspector, for coming to my aid.
Any-time, any place you need me, I'll be there. Sorry, I got a nice clear-up out of that.
It was the techniques you adumbrated in your lecture. which helped me during my ordeal.
Well,
You taught me how not to deal with a hostage situation.
How not?
Sir, you better come.
Has something happened, Constable Kelp?
Sister Maradona has been found dead on the sports field.
Quick, Kelp, after that transsexual ex-nun.
In Jagged Prayer, Sister Brother by Robert Smith, Mother Helen was played by Cheryl Campbell, D.I. Cromwell by Timothy Spall, D.C. Kelp by Jeremy Finch, and Sister Paula by Stephen Critchlow. Iggy was played by Tom George, Mickey by Gerard McDermott, and the Nuns by Elizabeth Bell and Gemma Saunders. The director was Ned Chaillet.
And tomorrow, in the last of this series, Timothy Spall may be horrified to find out that the nunnery is to close and join forces with another in Barchester. Oh my. Catch the final case from Jagged Prayer tomorrow at 10 in the morning, 9 at night, and again in the overnight session at 2 a.m. But right now, it's a final joint effort for D.I. Cromwell and Mother Helen, getting away with murder and getting to grips with technology. It's all change, apparently, for Timothy Spall and his favourite nun.
Jagged Prayer, Virtual Saints by Robert Smith, with Cheryl Campbell, Timothy Spall, Jeremy Finch and Brian Pringle.
Here's your tea, Mr. Lord.
Oh, needs more sugar.
Remember what the doctors said.
I'm 99, does think I care if it damages me health. The world went south with demise of condensed milk.
Now, tomorrow, the students are coming. You know, they're doing this oral history project over the internet.
Into perishing net.
They want to interview all the residents.
I'll get no but fuzzy fables of free spectacles and dentures from geriatrics in here.
That's especially why they want to talk to you, Mr. Lord. You have such perspicuity. They're particularly interested in what you remember about life in the town during World War II.
There was a war on. People got away with murder.
Revelation is the original virtual reality. As we create what we experience in cyberspace, so cyberspace inspires what we create. Likewise, the Word became more flesh, the more intimately Jesus embodied in his earthly life the promise of the Old Testament and incarnated the vindication of the New. The Church has yet to awaken to the potential of the virtual dispensation, once we've overcome the unreality of it all. And therein lies tradition.
Any more custard creams?
The point I'm getting to is this. With the help of Sister Anais, I may have founded the convent of the future. A convent free from the fear of declining numbers of sisters. The cyber convent.
The what?
People can now visit us on the internet and register as cyber nuns. We've almost 250 already.
What people?
Whomsoever wishes to. We don't know who they are.
Don't like the sound of that.
Oh? Why not?
Well, they might be blokes, these cyber nuns.
They may well be. In any case, even if they're women, they're probably using false names.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Not in the slightest. We ourselves adopt names when we join the order.
I didn't know you took on aliases.
Well, you have. You weren't born Detective Inspector Cromwell. Unless you had extremely pushy parents.
What do they do, then, these cyber nuns?
They participate in the daily life of the cyber convent. There's a full horarium, including the complete divine office, starting at 6 a.m. and ending at 10 p.m. There's computer mass. There's recreation, when the cyber sisters can chat together online. And then there's regular periods of silent prayer and mental reflection.
It's beyond me, all this computer stuff. I'm still in the steam age.
Then you'd better electrify yourself, Detective Inspector. Don't you realise the potential for solving crimes by a computer?
A good police officer should be able to solve any crime by the use of their brain.
How true. Yet, How rarely good police officers and brains coincide. Present company accepted, of course. You really should visit our website. But I'm forgetting. You haven't a computer.
I'll ask Santa at Christmas. Maybe he can get me one from a ramray with his sled. Right, Kelp. What have we got?
A leg bone, basically, sir. Charred.
Anything else?
3 finger bones, and a thumb. All charred. Possibly a couple of fragments of clothing. Could be a uniform, it's khaki. Rest's all burnt, sir.
What is this place, Kelp?
Used to be a boot factory. Got converted during the war to supply food to the RAF. Was bombed in 1944, been derelict ever since.
Comforting to know we live in a thriving part of the country. The Luftwaffe did a good job here.
Oh, it wasn't them, sir. It was one of our own lot. Some feud about bread and blubber pudding.
And what's with this mountain of kitchen detritus here?
After the bombing, the remnants of the kitchen equipment were piled up into this big heap. Nobody disturbed it, because rumour was this place was haunted.
How did we find our char-grilled friend?
Local MP, Geoffrey Chaucer, was dedicating this as the site for the new call girl centre. Call centre, sir.
Yeah, well, knowing Chaucer, your first version was correct.
When the contractors started clearing away the heap of kitchen implements, one of the press lads spotted...
Chummy's fibula coming out of the casserole, I get the picture.
The deceased was killed and/or set on fire, and then the vats and ladles and jugs and pans piled on top of his remains.
Could have been killed in the bombing?
My hunch is not, sir.
So, we're left with a burnt body under a pile of wartime cooking utensils. With an exhibit like this, we could win the Turner Prize. What are those constables doing?
Dunno, sir. Oh, taking photos of each other in front of Chummy's heap.
Hey! You three! Stop taking your holiday snaps. This is a crime scene, not a day trip to Pompeii. And stop eating those burgers. Oh, you just can't get the staff.
What should we do now?
Research, Kelp. Research.
Ah, unsolved murders, mispers, the usual for 1944. Back to the station then, sir?
No, Kelp. We're off to an internet cafe.
Oh, this is great here, sir. We should come more often. Pity the hour's nearly up. You still on the home page?
This computer doesn't work, Kelp. It's bust.
Why didn't you ask for help?
I'm not asking that spotty kid in charge to get me unstuck.
You should have asked me then.
I didn't think I'd have to. I thought you'd have made sure I was all right. Seeing as how you're getting this gratis. Courtesy of my CID budget. Instead, you were too busy Peter Panning around on the ether.
Sorry, sir. What were you trying to do anyway?
Well, I want to see the convent website.
Oh, fancy visiting that myself. What's the address?
You know what it is. It's on the edge of the woods. You've been there often enough?
No, sir. The website address.
Oh, it's www something. Here, I think it's wrong.
Look, all you have to do is type it in this box. See? And then you click here.
Right, now what?
We wait.
Welcome to All Carol's Cyber Convent.
Sounds like Mother Ellen.
A bit.
Do you want to register as a cyber nun?
Well, do you, sir? Go on. Your secret's safe with me.
It better be.
Please enter the name you wish to use in your online religious life.
What name should I use?
Make something up, as long as you can remember it.
Right, how about Attila the Nun?
There you go.
Welcome, sister. Do you want to join our e-scripture study group?
Join what?
Well, best type no.
Well, what next?
That's the daily timetable.
What have they got on now?
Let's see. 3 o'clock. Mental prayer.
Please click the floating nun if you wish to join in, sister.
Go on in.
Congratulations, sister. You're having an ecstasy.
I'm good at this prayer, Lark.
Come on, Grandad, time's up.
Are you talking to me, Sunshine?
Yeah, you and the one with the Miami Vice suit.
Do you mean me?
What's this then, the Web Deaf Support Group?
Shouldn't you be at school?
Shouldn't you be playing dominoes? You're coppers, aren't you?
What makes you think that?
You can always tell.
How?
They're the ones who go straight to the porn sites. What's that you've got on screen?
If you must know, it's the Cyber Convent.
See what I mean? Well, dodgy.
Sisters, I have convened this chapter meeting to discuss the urgent question facing us, our future. I became a nun here as a teenager 25, 30 years ago. I have seen countless aspirants come. Many of them women, some of them stable. I have seen an assortment of them become postulants, some of whom thought we prayed too much, some of whom thought we weren't praying enough, and some of whom thought we had, and I quote, the prayer thing under control. But what they were really keen on was the home-brewed beer at supper. From all those who've tried to become nuns in the past decade, only 5 have made it to solemn profession. Sadly, over the past 10 years, many sisters have left us, either for heaven or to return to their families, parishes and careers. There are only we 6 sisters left. Ironically, our internet convent goes from strength to strength. But we do not live in a fantasy world. We must face reality. Sisters, we cannot continue as a viable community for much longer. We are too few and disproportionately old. The monastery is now too big for us to maintain. Sisters, our immediate problem is how to stop our convent closing. I wish to canvass your opinion on a radical proposal with which you may not agree, but which I shall put to you now. I believe it's our only chance of survival.
What have you turned up, God?
Records for 1944 are a bit chaotic. There were local missing persons by the dozen. Dental records are non-existent.
In other words, you've come up with nothing.
Yes, sir.
Chief Constable's been leaned on. Geoffrey Chaucer found it highly embarrassing to be upstaged by a bloke who's been dead over 50 years. As rich comes from a man who's been photographed leaving a house of ill repute. Upshot is you and I have got to get a result, mate, pronto.
Sergeant Watson suggested we have a séance.
A séance?
You know, raise the spirit of the deceased and have an interview with him. Sergeant Watson said he's quite willing to have a go.
Is he?
He says it'd have to be done at night. I think he's after the overtime. That's him now.
Oh, what's he doing, Kel?
Sharpening stakes, sir.
Stakes? What for?
In case the spirit gets out of hand, we have a couple of the lads ready with stakes, mallet and job issue garlic.
Wouldn't it be simpler to have Sergeant Watson certified?
He's already a lodge member, sir.
Well, leaving aside the Bela Lugosi approach to policing, we need to look at our murder from another angle, Kelp. We need a different perspective.
Ah, lateral thinking, sir.
Precisely, Kelp. Lateral thinking.
You're looking very smart today for a change, Detective Inspector. I perceive you have a new Armani suit.
You're in the wrong business, Mother Helen. You're the one who should be a detective.
It requires little in the way of deduction when there's still a designer label on your outer left sleeve.
Is there? Oh, I'm not thinking straight at the moment.
Something troubling you?
I'm having a spot of bother with an obstinate skeleton.
The poor individual found in the derelict factory.
Yeah, hot cross bones. To be honest, I'm stumped.
The fathers of the church considered characters in the New Testament to be foreshadowed in the Old. It's called typology. Thus, Adam is a type of Christ, the crossing of the Red Sea is a type of baptism, and so on. Perhaps there's a lesson for you in applying symbolic interpretation to contemporary instances.
You mean like Moses and Charlton Heston?
Not exactly. What I had in mind was that your victim reminds me of Achan, son of Carmi, son of Zabdi.
Who?
He's in the book of Joshua, Inspector Cromwell, chapter 7. Achan stole some of the things devoted to God.
Such as?
Money, gold, an elaborate coat. The ancient Israelites stoned him to death, burnt him and his family and his livestock, and raised a huge heap of stones over him in a place called the Valley of Trouble.
How did they know he was the thief?
God called him out.
Thank you, Mother Helen. You've given me an idea.
It's a pleasant diversion from the convent's trouble.
What trouble? Somebody been stealing your plastic ducks from the pond again?
Oh, were that were the extent of my worries. The sad truth is, Detective Inspector, the convent may well have to close.
I'm not surprised.
I did think you'd show a little more concern. I've come to consider you a good friend of the convent. You've become a permanent feature of our lives, like the damp on the walls.
Well, thank you, but you have to admit you don't earn a living.
We work. We earn our daily bread by the sweat of our brows.
As what, car mechanics?
Traditionally, the enclosed nuns make altar breads, but there's competition now from commercial concerns. We run a small-scale printing press with correspondingly minuscule profits. And as you know, we grow and sell organic produce. Recently, we've gone into internet publishing. It's a special dispensation, courtesy of our bishop, because our numbers are so scant.
The bishop! Always poking his nose in. So what are you going to do? You'll have to stop being a nun, Helen.
Certainly not. We're negotiating an amalgamation.
Who with, Microsoft?
We have a sister house in Barchester. They occupy what used to be an almshouse in the 19th century. 6 old men in frocks were discovered to be living there. They claimed they were each promised £100 a year to do so by a novelist. The money was never forthcoming, of course. Our sisters bought the house in 1882. It looks like we shall be moving down there to join them.
Moving? You mean you're going away?
I wanted to tell you as soon as possible.
But where will I get my organic turnips?
Use your head.
But Helen, I thought you'd started that cyber convent and it was very successful.
It is. But virtual nuns can't peel potatoes. Sister Attila.
You know. Did Kelp tell you?
No. You gave the CID office number as a contact.
Oh.
Once more on the drive?
He's living in that big old house.
There you go.
Cheers, Kelp.
Your idea was spot on, sir. In 1944, there was a major unsolved theft in Westerhall.
Let's have it.
£30,000 was stolen from the home of one Cyrus Lord.
30,000? A lot of money in those days.
What's more, Cyrus Lord was the owner of the food factory that got bombed.
How come it was never pulled down? Was it preserved by some local government apparatchik with a focus group and a warped sense of tourism?
Dunno, sir. The only reason it's being developed now is the owner had to sell it to pay his bills for living in a retirement home.
Mr. Lord is still alive?
Yes, sir.
Good work, Kelp. Yes. Let's have a word with this, Mr. Lord.
You all right, sir? I'm a bit worried. You're not your usual sulphuric self.
When I was a kid, I used to pass this jeweller's on the way to school and back. There was a watch in the window. It was beautiful. Solid gold with an azure face and a stopwatch facility. I was 8, and I wanted it more than anything else in the whole world. I thought it was going to be there forever, waiting for me. And one day, it was gone. Sold. I was gutted. But it taught me the things we love the best are the things we can't have. That's why I became a copper.
To protect the innocent.
No, to nick the bastard who bought my watch. Drink up. Let's have another.
Another, sir? Do you think that's why?
Yes, Kelp, I do. Someone's about to close my jewellers. But, sister, it's important I speak to Mother Helen now.
I'm sorry, but it's late. The bell's about to ring for the great silence. We're forbidden to talk again until 7 in the morning, so we'll have to wait until then.
But I must tell her about the watch in the window.
Go home, Inspector. Sleep it off, please.
Helen! Helen! Oh, Helen.
Mr. Lord? Mr. Lord? There's 2 gentlemen to see you.
Mr. Cyrus Lord.
Aye.
I'm Detective Inspector Cromwell.
Aye. That's a bit of a mess, young'un. Can't they only drink? I had a shiny suit like that once. Mind, mine was only shiny on backside.
I'm Detective Constable Kelp.
Pleased to meet thee. They haven't saddled thee with him, have they? Decent-looking lad like you.
I'd like to ask you some questions, if you don't mind.
That's not trying to sell us a used car off the internet, is there?
No, Mr. Lord. I want to ask you about the war and your food factory.
My factory? I sold it.
We found a body beneath a heap of cooking appliances.
Took thee long enough to find him.
Did you say him?
Do you know who it is, sir?
Me eldest.
Your son?
Aye. Judas by name, Judas by nature.
If you knew he was dead, why didn't you tell the police?
Do I look that stupid?
How did you know he was there, Mr. Lord?
It's where I left him.
Where you left him?
Aye. After I killed him.
Oh. CID.
Detective Inspector.
Mother Helen, where are you?
I'm on my way to Barchester. Inspector Cromwell, your behaviour last night was disgraceful.
Yeah,
Turning up at the convent's door drunk and making an exhibition of yourself.
I'm very sorry about the chunder in the night, but I needed to,
Poor Sister Porteress deserves an apology. She was most upset. You threatened to arrest her for wearing a fluorescent watch.
Did I? Oh, no. I didn't mean to.
Then when she told you you couldn't speak to me, you demanded to speak to someone else. Sister tried to suggest you pray.
I thought she was pointing at the roof.
Then why did you say, if you start talking to God, the next thing you know, you're stood on one leg on a pillar in Asia Minor?
Well, I saw this film once.
I'm extremely annoyed with you. You've undermined the sister's confidence in me at this difficult stage in our negotiations.
I apologise,
I
Mother.
haven't time to hear this. Some of your colleagues in Barsetshire have pulled us in. They want a word about Sister Schumacher's driving. Here, talk to them.
I told thee, I killed him.
Mr. Lord, I feel I have to remind you this is a formal interview in the presence of your legal representative.
Aye, I know.
Are you sure your son's death wasn't an accident?
Aye.
It was a very long time ago. You probably can't remember the events accurately.
I can remember what happened as clear as a bell.
There's no point covering up for someone else. Not after all this time.
Mr. Lord.
I'm telling you, I did it.
OK. But I'm sure you didn't mean to kill him.
I did.
But in self-defence.
I attacked him.
You must have been provoked.
No, I knew what I was doing. I meant to kill him. It was premeditated.
Did your son steal the 30,000?
Aye.
What happened?
In them days, I'm talking about during the war, there weren't much in the way of banks round here.
Like now?
If you want real crooks, get this all round to any bank and arrest a ruddy lot of them.
You were telling us what happened during the war.
Aye. I used to keep firm's money under mattress. Then one night, it were all gone. 30,000, all in notes. I reported it to police, but they didn't do nought. Some months later, I got an anonymous note telling me my son Judas had took the cash. Now, he was one who pressed me into turning factory into making food. Said we'd make a fortune. We did. That was money he stole. Then he got called up.
And what did you do?
Bided me time. When he came home on leave, I confronted him. He admitted taking the money. So I shot him with his own revolver.
You murdered your own son?
He stole from me, wouldn't you?
No, sir, I wouldn't. Why would Judas steal from you, Mr. Lord?
He were a wrong un. Always have been. Fighting at school, thieving from shops, making honest lasses, illegitimate mothers, running up debts, doing everything he could to bring shame on his father's name.
Did you get the money back?
Aye, he told me where he did it.
Then we only have your word for it the money was stolen.
What's that mean?
You said it was Judas' idea to convert the factory to food production.
Aye.
And it was obviously successful.
Aye, that's slow, I tell thee. We were making money hand over fist.
Then if it was his idea, wasn't Judas entitled to some of the profits?
He got the factory blown up.
Why did you call him Judas? Bit of an odd name to choose, isn't it?
Because he killed his mother.
Murdered her?
As good as. She died giving birth to him. I'd wanted to swap him for a soup tureen ever since.
What happened after you shot him?
The night before, the RAF bombed the factory because of Judas's puddings. They'd worked out that nice shine they had was boot polish, and the raisins were chopped up laces. So I took my chance, burned his body to make it look like he died in the bombing, and buried him beneath the pottery and rubble.
He who lives by the suet dies by the suet.
I have to report, sisters, that our negotiations with Barchester Convent have reached a successful conclusion. They have decided in favour of the amalgamation proposals. It remains for us to vote on whether we agree to join them or not. I know it's a hard choice to have to make. It wouldn't be easy for us to move. Let us pray that the Holy Spirit may guide us in our decision. And now, sisters, here are your ballot papers.
I appreciate you sparing the time to see me, Chief Constable, sir. I know you're very busy. I'll carry your constable, sir. The murder's cleared up. Mr. Chaucer sent me a book in gratitude. I know he signed it, sir, but are we sure he wrote it? I'd like to discuss a personal matter with you, sir. I've made a decision, but I'd like your approval before I go ahead with it. Think you're going to need a sandwich, sir? There you go, Kelp. A double.
Thanks, sir. Cheers.
Cheers.
I still think someone of Mr. Lord's age shouldn't be tried.
Of course you should, Kelp. Murder is murder. Oh, we all get old. We don't all go round murdering someone first. He should get life, which in his case will be about 3 months.
In the end, it'll be up to the CPS whether he's prosecuted.
I think you ought to know, Kelp. I've put in for a transfer, and I've been accepted.
Transfer? Why, sir?
Oh, look at me, Kelp. I'm pushing 50.
Pushing it over and jumping up and down on it.
I need a change, excitement, new challenges. There's nothing for me here.
We've just solved a murder.
It wasn't a proper murder. It was more like a biblical reenactment.
Where are you thinking of going, sir?
I haven't really thought about it, sir. Maybe Barchester.
The cathedral town? Oh, bit desperate, isn't it?
I was expecting you to say you wanted to put in a transfer with me.
To Barchester? You can't even find it on the map. Have you told Mother Ellen you're leaving yet?
Look, I suspect you know how I feel.
Stupid?
About, you know.
I have some intimation.
Which is why I'm pleased to tell you I've got a transfer to Barchester. I know it's full of dithering clerics and fat old maids, but believe you me, there's more going on there than withering looks over who took a second crumpet at the bishop's tea party.
I'll miss you.
No, you won't. Because I'll be there. Where you are.
But I'll be here.
You'll be where?
Here. Barchester Convent is joining us.
But I thought you lot were going there.
So did we. We voted unanimously in favour of moving.
So what's the problem?
Neither our bishop nor Barchester's wanted to lose their only convent of contemplatives. It's a status symbol, rather like having a jag. Both agreed that we had to amalgamate, but neither would back down. But being men of God, they settled it amicably.
How?
By arm wrestling.
Bishop's arm wrestling?
Our bishop won. It was a bit unfair. He was his seminary bantamweight and calligraphy champion 5 years running, which means we're staying. As we have the bigger house, it does make sense.
Bloody hell.
Inspector Cromwell.
Excuse me, Mother Helen. I'll have to dash. I have to withdraw that transfer application. My mother was right. She said never trust a woman with a tablecloth on her head.
In Jagged Prayer, Virtual Saints by Robert Smith, Mother Helen was played by Cheryl Campbell, D.I. Cromwell by Timothy Spall, D.C. Kelp by Jeremy Finch, and Mr. Lord by Brian Pringle. The Carer and Sister by Elizabeth Convoy, and The Youth by Tom George. The director was Ned Shire.
Love him. I guess it never pays to chase a woman, even if she is a nun. Well, not that particular nun, anyway. That's all from Jagged Prayer for now.